KC5, RGR, monitoring.
Good afternoon. I just got back in. KC0L. How are you today?
I'm doing good, John. How about yourself? Just kind of watching the weather here now.
Attention, tornado watch.
Oh, wasn't that timely?
The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 113, effective until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Texas: Collin, Dallas, Denton, Ellis, and Tarrant. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
So I'm assuming that just got issued, because that's the first I've heard of it.
Yes, sir. I had my weather stuff up earlier this afternoon, as well as I've got a little product that sits and scans and watches what's coming across the Weather Service, and yeah, I got that just about 30 seconds ago.
It's all about timing, I guess.
KC0L, KF5LDJ.
Good afternoon, KF5LDJ, KC0L.
Can you do me a favor?
Hi.
The Weather Service and see if they can call that off. We need a break. KF5LDJ.
Get back to you. Better idea. Why don't you call God and get it taken care of? That would probably be the most efficient way.
KC5 DCT mobile.
KC5 DCT, KC0L. Good afternoon, Tim. How are you?
I'm fine, John, but it looks like it's going to be a long night.
We just happened to start talking on here, and all of a sudden, talking about the weather, we unkeyed, and on came the tornado watch. So it has been just recently added. I haven't. Last time I looked at the NOAA website, it still wasn't on there yet, but it came from them. So that's got to be all pretty official.
Yeah, I think I'll set up the APRS on the car when I get home just to be ready in case something does happen. Hopefully not, but just be ready.
Was a good plan. Got all my stuff running. I hate to take a new car out into bad storms, though.
Yeah, and my car's almost 10 years old already. Time flies.
It changes your point of view on that, doesn't it? I'm a lot happier. I got a pretty good view of my surroundings from here, so I can report a lot of territory from where I sit without leaving my house, and I kind of I prefer to do that.
Yeah, when I used to work over off of Legacy and Parkwood, I was in that big, tall building. I would always go up there whenever there was severe weather when I was at work and see what I could see from there.
I had an office in Denver that was on the northwest corner of a building on the 5th floor, and I'm telling you, I had the most spectacular view up and down the Front Range, and whenever weather happened in the Denver metro area, boy, could I see it.
Okay, well, I've arrived here at the Frisco Fire Station where I'm going to try and vote. Fortunately, I live in Little Elm, and my ballot's not nearly as long as that monstrosity you got in Frisco. So I will be QRT for a few minutes, but I'll be back on as soon as I'm done. KC5 DCT clear.
Very good. Go get that voting done. My wife and I got to do it this afternoon, too. Have a great time in there, and hope the lines aren't too long, and good luck with it, and KC0L is just still monitoring.
AG5GV, Ice Cream Mobile.
And it's like, you know, they say you can't wear white till after Easter or something like that. To me, it's once St. Patrick's Day gets here, then everybody deserves a dose of ice cream every day.
Rocky Road.
I've been fiddling around with my old F-150 and got it to where this silly old beast has got some power. I don't know how far I can go to push it without making it blow up, but doing a few little things, twisting the screws, turning the knobs, cleaning some sensors, and doing a few other little modifications, and oh my goodness, I mean this, I think it, you know, it's regularly 420 foot-pounds and 365 horsepower, but I'm getting every one of those ponies to run at the moment.
That's what happens when you take the NASCAR restrictor plates off of them. They tend to run a lot faster. If you go out tonight, will you do me a favor? If you have hail, would you report meatball-size hail? I just want to hear that again.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, but what's the size of a meatball? How about cheeseburgers?
This is definitely a knucklehead network.
It is. The Knucklehead Net has officially started. This Knucklehead Net is definitely not sponsored by anybody. Anybody's welcome to join. We do not write down your call sign, but everybody's free to join us. AG5GV, that's the disclaimer. Everybody go ahead.
KG5MOC joining Knucklehead Network. KG5MOC.
Tornado Watch.
5MOC and Tornado Watch. Welcome aboard. AG5GV.
Evening, gents. Just thought I'd pop in and say hello to you all. Just cleaning my Jeep, getting ready for some storms tonight and a trip to San Marcos tomorrow. Yay me. KG5MOC monitoring.
I'm absolutely delighted to know that I'm not the only one out there that washes the truck before the rain gets here.
Well, we got the severe weather coming because last time you did that and the time before you did that, and look what happened.
Usually wash it so I can see what the damage is on the truck that's pre-existing, and then when I get home after and then it also gives me clean metal to put the signs and the cameras on, and then when I get finished, then I wash it down again to see if I did any damage or not. My goal is that there's none to begin with and none afterwards.
I think we ought to put metal racking on your truck and put a hail shield on it so you look like me.
I wanted to do that. The same spray liner that I put down in the bed of the truck, that stuff is like a coat of armor. You can color match that to the manufacturer specification. So put that spray coating on all of the exterior and color match it to the 2014 Ford Sunset metallic that I carry on this truck.
MOC said he was going to go to Home Depot and Lowe's and get the cans of spray foam and put it on his vehicle, but I don't know if he's going to do that or not. Seems like I heard him say that. AG5GV.
I'm looking more towards just duct taping some old mattresses like I saw down in Dallas on KDFW's website. They were showing that off last week. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. Definitely a good way to get around, too, while you're storm chasing.
I think the funniest one I saw was Scott, KG5RJR, sent a picture to me, and it was a vehicle covered in swimming pool noodles. That one was funny. Practical, I mean, it did probably work, but it was funny. AG5GV.
Saw the pool noodles on the TV, and it was hilarious. It's just a rainbow of Skittles all the way across that car. That was hilarious.
KG5RGR. I didn't send the pool noodles. I sent the one that had the great big inflatable bubble all around the guy's car, and that actually is a commercially viable product.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe it was Hal that sent the picture. Anyway, yeah, those two pictures were pretty good. Hal, which way are you facing? Are you headed north?
Sir, northbound.
Chance, look back towards your south and west. Look at the popcorn up in the sky.
Yeah, I've been, the wind flow is, there's a lot of ground level wind flow right now. Blowing, let's say it's coming from east to west.
Yeah, I got that here in Frisco, too. Good observation. KC0L for indemnification.
I appreciate that, John. Yeah, it looks like popcorn or upside-down egg crates. It's pretty nifty looking.
Well, fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be an interesting ride, as always. And we'll get all prepared for it, and then we'll get maybe some rain.
Tornado watch.
What was that latest update? I can't read it right now.
We got one that says information about a strong thunderstorm warning out over the Possum Kingdom area. And then the next one was updates and details about the overnight and looks to out towards the Hillsborough area.
The Possum Kingdom was severe warned.
Tornado watch.
Sir, 319 Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm over Possum Kingdom State Park, or 14 miles south of Graham, moving north at 40. Dime-size hail, winds in excess of 40 miles an hour possible with the storm. Locations impacted include Graham, Necessity, Gunsight, and Possum Kingdom State Park.
Thank you, sir. AG5GB.
The hazardous weather outlook that was issued just right in behind that also said thunderstorms will continue through tonight, especially west of Lampasas to Hillsborough to bottom line. Main thunderstorm hazards will be large hail and damaging winds. Tornado threat will be possible with any isolated discrete thunderstorm cells, especially towards the evening and nighttime hours. Heavy rain will also be a threat and may lead to flash flooding, and it looks like spotter activation is likely near and northwest of Lampasas to Hillsborough to bottom line.
And are they still saying tomorrow looks like it's going to be the worst?
The one that I was reading before this, they said it was really difficult to determine yet. Which, as with any of this stuff, it depends on how much gets scoured out.
That makes sense, all the instability and stuff. Okay, appreciate it, man. AG5GB.
You know, it's really hard to make predictions, especially about the future.
A prediction that will absolutely come true, guaranteed.
Well, I got to hear this. What's the prediction? Hal a wise one, KG5RGR.
After I stop drinking beer, I am going to have to find a restroom.
15 hours, 30 minutes.
Hey, if you guys want a more accurate forecast for tonight, I do have one.
Send it.
Dark. Continuing mostly dark, changing over to slightly scattered light in the morning. You're welcome.
Good forecast. Appreciate it.
Personally, I always enjoy this forecast. It's cloudy with a chance of spotters.
Scott?
Yes, sir.
I do see a big scary cloud.
It's the same direction, southwest?
That was an inside joke, but yeah, the Southwest stuff is still popcorning.
Tornado watch.
Well, the wind definitely picked up from east to west. AG5GV.
You know, it kind of does that when you step on the right pedal on the floorboard as opposed to the left.
Well, that's why I did that, and I was turning left, so that kind of makes sense.
How fast these this lower deck of clouds is moving. It's they're on a accelerated wind current.
I'll have your radar with you, do you, Hal?
Handheld radar.
Any vortex signatures on the Possum Kingdom stuff?
So my carrier's mobile data is choked down real slow at the moment. No, sir, I can't see it. I got two separate carriers, and they're both just, there's no throughput on data up here, so I don't know if the network's having a problem or what, but I can't get any data to flow.
Okie doke. Scott, was it not the last storm that they had mobile radar out on location that was actually interfering with the National Weather Service radar?
One of the weather stations did have one of their weather units out, and there was some artifacts that showed up on a couple of the passes of one of the radars, and somebody out in Wise couldn't make the interpretation of what it was and finally discovered what it was. And by the way, they did just get a warning out towards Wichita Falls.
Thunderstorm or tornado?
Tornado, sir. I'm going to step over and take a look at it here.
AG5GV.
I think it's going to be for Cotton and Tillman till 4:15. Just north of Wichita Falls into Oklahoma.
Yes, sir.
Taylor says hello, and we're mobile and for Frisco, KC5HAL.
Hello, Taylor. So, Hal, if FedEx and UPS merged companies, what would they call it?
Thing comes to my mind is Fed Ups.
Fed Up is correct.
Hal, so we're under a tornado watch now? I didn't know that.
So I think there's some, Scotty was telling us earlier, there's some warnings over, that would be Palo Pinto County, and watches over Wise, Denton, and Tarrant, and Dallas.
Okay, well, I hadn't heard about that. I hadn't gotten an Aries notice or anything like that, so apparently it must be just a watch, obviously not a warning. This is nothing.
Monitor weather for Skywarn activity today.
5YQM. Looks like they just issued a tornado warning to the south. Looks like the southwest, right under Denton.
Think something about a watch. Here's a little scratchy. Try again.
GDB mobile.
5 GDB. Drew, how you doing?
Good evening, John. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. KC0L. We had a little problem with the voters a little while ago, but got them cleared, and they're all working okay.
Okay.
Hopefully nothing too traumatic. What was the issue?
Sorry, I missed that. My wife and dog just came back in the house and got busy.
I was asking what the issue was with the voters. What problems were you having?
All of them were showing black, and Gerald caught it. I was talking with KG5HHL and hearing a lot of noise in his signals, and Gerald was driving and spotted that the voters were all showing black on the control panel. So Scotty went in and reset them, and they're all working fine now.
Sounds good. I'm glad they're working. Wonder if Guy left it that way from the other day.
Doesn't sound like anything Guy would do. We wondered if it was the tornado watch coming from the Weather Service, and that was about 2 hours ago when we were talking in drive time. Anyway, we don't know, but they're working fine now, and we've been watching, and they look good.
Well, that's good to know, and hopefully no other issues pop up.
I hope everything is quiet tonight, but you never know. KE5GDB, KC0L. Take care, Andrew.
This is the storm out there by I-20, I-30 split is showing some rotation.
This is W5QOA. We are encountering hail at the intersection of 1173 and 455.
What size hail?
Nickel to dime size.
Monitor weather for Skywarn.
There's nobody from the Weather Service or the Aries group is on yet.
Weather Service has not called for a net yet.
This is KC5, but sometimes there's
anything out of county either.
The service is dealing with a possible tornado in Parker, Tarrant County area.
One at Aledo, I-20, I-30 merge right there in Aledo.
Yeah.
Tornado watch.
KC5GDB, KC5HAL.
Yeah, go ahead, Hal. It sounds like you're mobile. Michael called me, so if you need anything, just let me know.
Yeah, I see that tornado warning down there. That looks like fun. I think we'll be holding tight for a bit until we get an official request. It sounded like someone from the Weather Service was on here a minute ago. Was that the Weather Service?
Negative, KC0L. I didn't hear Weather Service other than the tornado warning.
I just heard a station I didn't identify that sounded like it sounded like a familiar voice from the Weather Service.
I didn't catch that.
You may have heard the conversation. Somebody was saying there's nickel-sized hail at 1173 and 455, but I said I guess there's nobody on frequency from the Weather Service or Aries group, the leadership.
The net controls are on frequency. We just don't want to start a net yet because we don't really have reason to. But never mind. Never mind, guys. KE5GDB mobile.
W5NGU.
Might have been me. KG5YQM.
KG5YQM. Go ahead.
I had mentioned something earlier. I thought I identified. I apologize if I didn't.
The National Weather Service in Fort Worth has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Denton County in north-central Texas, central Cook County in north-central Texas, until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:26 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles northwest of Crum or 8 miles west of Sanger, moving north at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Gainesville, Sanger, Crum, Lindsay, Gallisburg, Lake Kiowa, and Valley View. This includes Interstate 35 between mile markers 477 and 503. For your protection, get inside a sturdy structure and stay away from windows. Continuous cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning can kill. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for North Central Texas.
KC5AMG, 85 GDB. Guys, I'm driving, so I'm not going to activate a Skywarn net, but if one of the other NCS stations steps in and wants to, they're more than welcome to. But if you do have any hail reports or anything like that, I can see to it that they get forwarded to the Weather Service. KE5 GDB.
GDB, KE5 CRZ.
Yeah, go ahead, Brad.
Want me to start it up until one of the others get here, or you want me to hold off?
Whatever you want to do. I would just leave it informal for now, because based on what was described in the warning text and where I think that warning is, it's just clipping that northwestern portion of the county, so we may only get one or two reports of that in addition to the one we got a little while ago. So I would just leave it informal for now, and if anything comes along, then let us know.
At KE5 CRZ.
But thank you for the offer. KE5 CRZ, KE5 GDB.
Service forward.
Service, go ahead.
You for reading out the report over the Air Force, sir. We are here with you. KF5 LKG, National Weather Service, Fort Worth.
Steve, if you give me a couple minutes, I'll be in place right. I think I can start the net. KE5 GDB.
Careful if they're driving. I just for the report go out from y'all. So I'm just appreciating y'all pointing out. Thank you. KF5 LKG, National Weather Service.
10 minutes ago, we had a report from 1173 and 455 of nickel to dime size hail up near Crum and Sanger.
Thank you very much.
Severe thunderstorm warning.
This is Kilo Charles 5 Hotel Alpha Lima. My name is Hal. Been requested to activate Skywarn Net here for Denton County. There is a severe thunderstorm warning that has been announced for our county, and to our south there has also been a tornado warning. As we start this net, we would be looking for stations to make themselves available. If you have APRS, we will track you on APRS. What we would be looking for at this point in time is criteria of any signs of hail, any signs of wind over 45, and any signs of rotation that you may have. This is KC5HAL.
50P mobile in Sanger.
LP mobile in Sanger.
For Delta 5 Oscar Papa.
Kilo Foxtrot 5 India, mobile in Roanoke.
So Golf 5 Mike Oscar Charlie Robert Denton on APRS.
Kilo India 5 Charlie Echo Uniform Sean mobile Denton.
November 8th, Juliet Mike Papa, Valley View.
This is KC5HAL, net control for the Denton County Skywarn. All right, gentlemen, rather than a lot of check-ins here, a couple of things we want to watch. any station that is west of I-35, north of 380, in the Sanger area. There is a storm a cell that is located just approaching the
W5NGU.
Also, coming into the southwest corner near Justin, anyone down in that area. So, again, the criteria that we're going to be looking for is if you have any hail, if you have any winds over 45, and if you see any signs of rotation, then please call net control. This is KC5HAL, Denton County, Skywarn.
KC5HAL, KU5CRZ. Is this an official activation?
Yes, sir. KC5HAL for Denton County. We have officially activated the Skywarn.
Stand by.
Skywarn, net.
KG5LJE tonight.
LGE, go ahead.
Checking in and seeing if you want anybody down in the southwest corridor of the county.
Yes, so the storm is coming in from the southwest corner, headed towards in that Justin corridor, I-35 corridor. So stations that would be available in that area, would be of concern.
I copy that. I'll be heading down that way. It may take me about 15 minutes to get there, but I'll be heading down that way.
Receive.
Net control, November 0, Romeo Papa Foxtrot. I'll be coming into the county around the southern part, Flower Mound and Grapevine area. Do you have an area you would like to head or stage area?
Yes, sir. If you have the Flower Mound area, that would be fine. Also, anything towards Ponder, Justin, Ponder, and southwest areas where the storm is tracking at the moment.
Copy that. November 0, Romeo Papa Foxtrot.
Whiskey 5, Mike Charlie Uniform. I will be heading west of Sanger on 455 mobile.
Sir, if you're in Sanger, if you don't mind, your position would be actually best right there, unless you have a reason to be mobile, but the track is right there towards Sanger, so that would be just fine if you'd hang out there. KC5HAL.
Roger, HL. I'll stay in Sanger, W5MCU.
This is KC5HAL, net control for the Denton County Skywarn. Folks, the area of interest, please be aware of tornado warnings have been posted, as well as severe thunderstorm warnings. The area of interest is along I-35 west to the county line and between the southwest corner and up towards 380. Please use extreme caution. Looking for any winds, 45 or above, hail, and any signs of rotation. KC5HAL.
Net control, WB6, WBH.
WBH, go ahead.
The sirens just went off in South Denton.
Receive.
KC5GOI.
GOI, go ahead.
Hal, what's minimum reporting criteria? And I'd like to send a reminder, guys, we don't announce the siren activations over the radio.
The primary is any rotation, any winds over 45, and any hail. Those are the three reporting criteria at the moment, and to be aware of the I-35 corridor where the warning has been mapped by the Weather Service.
Okay, thank you. I'll be available in 5. KC5GOI.
KC5HAL. This is KC5HAL. Net control. airborne. Folks, we are under a tornado warning. The southwest corner towards the Justin, Argyle, Ponder area. Please pay particular attention to what you see. Minimum criteria are any sign of hail, winds over 45, and any sign of rotation.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Sierra Alpha Whiskey, checking in.
Receive.
You should be able to see my APRS beacon, South Louisville.
Whiskey 5, Echo Alpha Kilo, South Denton, checking in on APRS.
All right, received. Folks, we're not taking check-ins at the moment. We've got quite a few checked in. We are looking for minimum reporting criteria of any hail, any winds over 45, and any signs of rotation. We are under a tornado warning from the counties below Denton County. Particular of interest is to keep an eye on the southwest direction, Justin, down towards minimum criteria is any signs of rotation, any hail, and any winds over 45, please. KC5HAL. W5NZV or KE5GDB, KC5HAL.
KC5HAL, KE5GDB.
Yes, sir, Andrew. Would you be able to take the net for just a moment? I have an issue that's come up that I need to address.
Yes, this is KE5GDB, and unfortunately I'm not in the best of radio circumstances right now, but I'll hold down the fort as long as the link doesn't go down. KE5GDB, net control, Denton County, Skywarn. Be advised, we're currently under tornado warning. The National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning. The area of rotation is moving up from the Eagle Mountain, Hazlitt, Newark area. It's going to be heading up through Justin, North Lake, Ponder, and possibly into the greater Denton area. Right now it's still at the intersection of Wise, Denton, and Tarrant counties, so just all stations be advised of that. And I'm going to ask that the stations in the greater Justin area seek cover. Hopefully you can still see something, but just be aware that there are reports of rotating clouds in that general vicinity. This is KE5GDB, net control, Denton County, Skywarn.
Control KC5DCT.
DCT, go ahead.
P-size hail, Little Elm, boat ramp.
Okay, copied P-sized hail at Little Elm. Thank you for the report.
KE5GDB, KC5GOI.
Yes, go ahead, Guy.
Andrew, I heard earlier about stuff around Sanger and then stuff in the south end. Do I need to go north or south 35W?
Okay, I missed your current position. What is it again? And also, I'm full duplex, so you can key up whenever and I'll hear you.
I'm on 35 and loop 288 right now. I can go north or south.
Okay, 35 and 288, so you're at the water tower. Actually, if you want to stay right there for now, that's a good position to be in. This area of rotation is moving fairly slow. Let's see, they say it's moving northeast at 35, but so I think you're fine right there. If you want to head down 35, let's see, we've got good coverage in Ponder. I see Scott's in Argyle. I know Henry's down in Justin. We've got a couple stations near TMS. All said and done, I think we're pretty well covered up and down 35. So if you want to stay put at the water tower, that'd be perfect.
Okay, I've got it covered. Also, there's a station trying to contact net control on Simplex. Please check your radio before you key up again. KC5GOI.
W5MAW from net control. Michael, are you on frequency?
Yes, I am.
Just wanted to make sure, and I assume everybody else that I'm seeing here on APRS up and down 35 is also on frequency. KG5 RJR control.
KG5 RJR, go.
Hey, are you at 407 and 35? And if so, can you pull a little bit west, and head towards like 156-ish, right in the center of North Lake?
I'm currently tracking along the 35, headed down one of the back roads. I can drop down towards North Lake area, yes.
Yeah, if you don't mind. I'm going to ask that you find a reasonable cover if you do happen to find that. Radar update, guys. The area of rotation is currently right over Hazlitt. It's right at that intersection of Denton, Wise, and Tarrant County, and so it will be coming up the 156 corridor as we speak here. So just all stations be advised of that, and continue keeping an eye on what's going on. This is KE5 GDB, net control, Denton County Skywarn.
Net KF5OMD.
I believe that was KF5OMD. Go ahead.
Yeah, I am westbound on 114 from Trophy Club.
Okay, I copied westbound on 114 from Trophy Club. Keep your eyes on the sky, because it is going to be over you soon. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean it should be heading right over Justin any minute now. So just keep your eyes up as you're heading down 114 there. But if you do see anything, let me know.
KF5OMD, copy.
KE5MZT to net.
Yes, go ahead, Sarian.
I'm at 156 and 380. Do you have any suggestions of where you want? I see some really strong CG lightning just directly south of me, but nothing else is at this moment. KE5MZT back to net.
Thank you, Sarah. This is KE5 GDB, net control. Okay, I missed most of that if that was you, but Weather Service from Denton County, if you can copy, what I'm curious about is if that rotation is still as great of a threat as it was a little while ago. To me, it looks like it's weakening, but I'd appreciate your input on that.
Andrew, we're reading it right now. Hold on for a minute. KF5 LCG next, Weather Service Fort Worth. Andrew, are you reading in chat also?
I'm on chat. I haven't been reading it much. Let's see. Yes, I see that. Thank you.
KOY.
I believe that was Henry. Go ahead, JOY.
Okay, so that sail to the south of Justin is moving to the northeast. Is that showing any rotation in it still?
Yes, it's raised a little bit. It's not as low as it was a little while ago, but it's still, per the Weather Service, it still warrants an actual warning. So yes, I'd still be on the lookout for that.
Net control, KC0L.
Yes, go ahead, John.
Andrew, that tornado warning has been extended all the way up the I-35W corridor to Denton, all the way over to the Wise County line.
Weather Service.
Yes, go ahead, Weather Service.
Hi, Andrew. Yeah, they're still continuing your tornado warning up there for Tarrant, Denton, and Wise.
Yeah, I copied that that it had been canceled for Tarrant and Wise. Let's see. I'm going to try and pass net control back to Hal. KC5HAL from KE5GDB. Hal, can you assume net control? I'm having some technical difficulties over here.
We're canceling
canceling Tarrant and Wise. We are not canceling Denton.
Received. Yes, it's canceled for Tarrant and Wise and remains for Denton. And I see the updated polygon on my screen. So all stations be advised, the polygon is shrunk just a little bit. Currently the base of it is over Justin and the general Texas Motor Speedway area. It extends up to Denton proper, out to Crum, and then almost over to Oak Point. So that's our polygon. It's still headed up the 35W corridor, and we'll keep watching. So all stations just keep an eye on any signs of rotation in that general vicinity. We'll also still be taking any hail reports and any winds in excess of 45. This is KE5GDB, net control, Denton County Skywarn.
AG5GB, net control.
Yes, go ahead, Eric. AG5GB, KE5GDB.
Andrew, I'll take the Oak Point and Crossroads area on APRS, AG5GB.
KG5 MOC headed on 380 towards Crossroads right now. I'm at the racetrack at 288.
KG5 MOC, if you just want to stay where you're at, right there at 288 and 380 on the east side there, that'd be a good position. And Eric, I copy your position as well, right there in Crossroads. I see you all on APRS, and you're all positioned actually about right where we need you. So if you just stay there, that'd be great. And we'll just wait for any reports from our stations up to the 35W corridor. All right, so just all stations be advised, we are still tracking a potential tornado, a tornado-warned system. That would be the proper term, a tornado-warned system. Currently, the area of rotation is over Justin, heading north towards North Lake and the Argyle area. At this point in time, there are a couple reports of rotating wall clouds coming through on weather chat, so just if all stations could keep their eyes on that storm, it would be greatly appreciated. I know there's a number of stations right down there in the TMS vicinity, and y'all are going to be key right now just to be looking a little bit to the north, because it is probably 2 or 3, are indicated it's going to be 2 or 3 miles north of TMS. So just keep an eye up that way, and let us know if you see any signs of rotation or anything on the ground. This is KE5GDB, net control, Denton County Skywarn.
KD5JOI to net.
KD5JOI, go ahead.
Okay, were those wall clouds reported north of TMS?
Yeah, it was, let's see, an exact location wasn't very well specified, but these are not reports from hams. This is just, I'm trying to give y'all some situational awareness, but yeah, it was in the vicinity of TMS, but I don't have anything further than that.
Well, I'm currently on the south side of Justin proper, and I'm waiting for that cell to get here. KD5JOI.
It should be close. It should be almost over your head. So just keep an eye out there. But there's nothing fun going on correlation coefficient or on differential reflectivity. So nothing great there. But there's a decent velocity signature. Also, new to the list, we've got a flash flood warning that's been issued. It tracks up the western side of the county almost to 380, cuts across over into the Lake Cities area, and then back down towards Roanoke. So this flash flood warning is pretty well covering the southwestern quadrant of the county, up and down the 35W corridor. So just be advised of that. And we do take flood reports. Usually we don't list it in minimum reporting criteria, but if the road is impassable such that you are not driving through it and cannot drive through it, we would happily accept your flood report. This is KE5GDB, control, Denton County Skywarn.
KG5 LJE to net.
Yeah, LJE, go ahead.
Just want to let you know if there is any signs of anything that storm, nobody's going to be able to see it. It is completely, pouring down right now here. I can't even see it, and I'm paralleling it on 35W.
Yeah, decreased visibility is to be expected with this storm. but we do have minimum reporting criteria set, so just let me know if anything exceeds 45 miles an hour winds, any signs of rotation, and any signs of hail or any significant flooding. KF5KAW from Net Control. I see that you're in North Lake, and you'll probably be wanting to look up right about now. Per the TDWR and the WSR 88D should be right over your head. And also, it looks like there may be some rotation developing a little bit to the south down in the Hazlet area again. So we're going to ask that all stations be advised of that as well, and keep an eye down further south if you're in the Justin and TMS vicinity. There may be something flare up, and we just need to keep eyes on that as well. KE5GDB, Net Control, Denton County Skyward.
Whiskey Alpha Tango.
Whiskey Alpha Tango, go ahead.
Yes, Kilo 9er, Whiskey Alpha Tango. I'm just northeast of the rotation in Hazlet. I can confirm I'm viewing some low-level back-to-forth motion on the clouds over here. Excuse me, slight lowering, so it's a little bit hard to see where I'm from off of 114, business 114, but it does appear to be some low-level rotation here.
Okay, so let me just verify this report. It's you're a little northeast of Hazlet, and you're verifying the potential low-level rotation on that Hazlet cell. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Give me just a moment. I got your crossroad, Old Denton Road and 114 here.
Perfect. Old Denton and 114, copy. Weather Service, do y'all copy that? That was noise, but I'm going to go with a yes on that. Hopefully y'all copy that, and if not, I'll relay it in chat. KE5GDB, Net Control, Denton County Skywarn.
KF5OMD to net.
Yeah, KF5OMD, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm now 5 miles west of TMS on 114. I am not seeing any rotation, and it's mild rain.
Received. No rotation from your location. Thank you.
KC5EIB.
KC5EIB, go ahead.
Kilo Charlie 5, Echo India Bravo, wind report, winds 40 to 45. We're out of the southeast now, or southwest, have now moved to right out of the west. I am approximately halfway between 1171 and 407 on I-35.
35E or 35, oh, I see they're on APRS, 35W that is. Awesome. 40 to 45 right there in the general, a little south of North Lake, Corral City area. Thank you for that report.
Yeah, there's also a wind shift from southwest to west, so something's coming past.
5 KJ.
LKJ, go ahead.
Kilo 5, Kilo Juliet. I'm at Crawford Road at 35W, and I've got a what looks like a wall cloud with a very low base on it just to the west of the highway here.
Okay, received a wall cloud report at Crawford Road and 35W. Thank you for that. Weather Service, do you copy that?
Copy the wall cloud at Crawford Road and I-35.
Awesome. And guys, I'm actually coming in via a phone right now, so I'm going to go full duplex here for a bit, not on key, so y'all are welcome to key up while I'm keyed up as well. I'll hear your side as well. Just wanted to let you know that little change in pace. So the Weather Service has issued a new tornado warning for Denton County. I don't have the text in front of me quite yet, but at 6:36, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Roanoke or Trophy Club, moving northeast at 50. Let's see. Anyway, you know the story. It's the rotation that was down near the Hazlet area. They are reporting that. So anyway, this is KE5 W5 GDB, net control, Denton County Skywarn.
Weather service.
Weather service, go ahead.
We have a report of somebody 5 miles west of somewhere. What was he looking at again?
I don't believe that was on this channel. We had the 35W and Crawford Road report of a decent wall cloud, but 5 miles west, I don't think I relayed that recently.
Okay. I just caught bits and pieces of that one. Crawford Road, I've got at 117135. I've got that one also. Okay, thank you. National Weather Service, Fort Worth. KF5LKG.
Kilo 5, Mike Sierra Alpha, net control.
MSA, go ahead.
The Crawford and 35 call, what direction was he looking?
You were noisy coming in on that, but that report was good to go. Did you have anything else to report or add to that?
Was asking what direction was the reporter looking?
Sorry, you're really noisy coming in. I think I heard which direction, and it was slightly to the west, but yeah, you're too noisy. You need to improve position or power and come in again if you have anything to report. And also, guys, we're going to bump minimum reporting criteria to just signs of tornadic activity. We're going to dump the hail and tighten the wind up a little bit to 55 or 60 miles an hour, so just be aware of that. This is KE5 GDB, net control. All right, so per the TDWR, we're currently focusing on 2 areas of rotation. One's going to be a little north of North Lake and a little south of Ponder. We're going to be looking at that. That's going to be right up in that 156 corridor, just in the North Lake Ponder area. Then the other area of rotation is going to be a little further to the south, between Justin and 114. So if all stations could please keep eyes in that general vicinity, that would be very helpful, and we look forward to any rotation reports from either of those possible cells. We are currently under two tornado warnings, so just everybody stay advised and keep your eyes on the sky. This is KE5 GDB.
Control with you, Mike Charlie, November.
W5MCN, go ahead.
Can you give us an update on the direction of travel of those 2 cells, please?
They're both headed northeast. It's pretty well running parallel to 35W. So the cell that's over Justin right now is going to be headed up Justin, then North Lake, and should be headed right towards 35 and 380, 35-288, right up there through Denton proper. The northern cell of the 2 should be following a similar trajectory. They're both headed north-northeast.
KG5 JFQ.
JFQ, go ahead.
KG5 JFQ. Just checking in. I'm in Denton proper, in the middle of the town, and keeping my eyes peeled for the sky.
Received. We do currently have minimum reporting criteria set for any signs of rotation. So if you do see any signs of rotation, please call it in. But otherwise, we're not taking further check-ins at this point in time. KE5 GDB.
To net again. Kilo Charlie 5, Alpha Mike Tango. Alright, there's a lot of stuff going on in the background on there. I'm in the EOC parking lot. I'm looking to the west-southwest, probably about 6 miles. I've got a lowering that comes down and then it goes back up. It comes down and then goes back up. It does appear to have rotation.
Received, copied rotation. The lowering that comes down comes back up 6 miles west-southwest of the EOC. So that put it, right over the Argyle area? Can you confirm that?
That would sound about right, near the Argyle area.
Okay, thank you. And let's see, 85 OP, did you have a report?
I was just going to ask you to repeat the information on the north storm. A lot of noise covered you up.
That cell is moving. It's going to be about halfway between 156 and 35 on 380. The area of rotation is just south of 380 between 156 and 35, and it's heading in a north-northeast direction. And then the southern cell is in the Justin, Corral City, North Lake area right now.
Thank you. 85
Net control, W6CRJ, Argyle.
Go ahead, station on Argyle.
Yes, sir. 1 mile east of 2449 and I-35, lowering rotation. It's coming back up, come back down, trying to form.
Received. 1 mile east of 2449 and 35W. You're seeing the yo-yo rotation. Thank you for that report. And also our stations up at the water tower, 288 and 35. Keep an eye to your due west. Should be crossing 380 just about now. Weather Service, did you copy the yo-yo report?
1 mile east of 2449 at 35. Is rotation going vertically.
Yep, that's it. Thank you. This is KE5 GDB, net control, Denton County Skywarn.
Andrew, do you have enough eyes, or do you want me to follow? Do you want me to follow this, or do you want me to go into the EOC and take the net?
I'll need to go here in the next probably about 5, maybe 10 minutes. So if you could head inside, that would be great.
Copy that. KC5 AMT.
Thank you, Kelly.
KC5 EIB.
EIB, go ahead.
Yeah, Andrew, I had winds probably 50 to 60 miles an hour. Have just done a 180. Now they were coming out of the west. Now they're coming out of the east, and have calmed down a little bit. So I think something just went over top.
Received. And what's your cross street again?
1 mile. I'd say halfway between 35 on 35W, halfway between 1171 and 407.
Okay, so I copied extreme change in wind speed, estimated 50 to 60 one way, then 50 to 60 the other way, halfway between 1171 and 407 on 35W. Thank you for the report.
KG5 RGR.
Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, Andrew, I had about a 45-mile-an-hour wind gust at the Bucky, knocked over a bunch of the signs, and there's a bunch of the other things down here. It has calmed significantly now here in this area. Much more calm.
Received. Yeah, that area is going to be almost behind the storm at this point. The area that KC5 EIB is reporting from, 1171 and 35W, that's where both radars are indicating good rotation, so I'm sure that whatever it was just went over his head.
Weather Service.
Go ahead, Weather Service.
35 and 1171, is that Denton?
35W and 1171, that's going to be like the North Lake area. It's about halfway between 407 and 407 and 1171 on 35W, so that's North Lake.
Okay, and the Bucky that the other gal was referring to is the one on 35 around TMS, is that correct?
Yes, that second report of the wind gusts at Bucky's, that's Texas Motor Speedway.
Okay, thank you. KF5 LK National Weather Service Fort Worth.
KC5 GOI.
Go ahead, Guy.
I need to say a couple of things real quick. Am I clear?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, gentlemen, I appreciate you guys being out here doing storm spotting tonight, but I need to see some improvement on a couple of things. Number one, minimum reporting criteria is an absolute. Right now, we are looking for tornadic activity only. Second, if you use I-35 as a reference, we need to know if you're north of Denton on 35E or 35W. Third, we have a Buc-ee's in Denton now also, so we need a little more clarification than just Buc-ee's. Andrew, I'm getting evidence of pea-sized hail at Loop 288 and North 35, KC5GUI.
All right, thank you, Guy. Minimum reporting criteria. Anyway, guys, minimum reporting criteria is currently any signs of tornadic activity, rotations, anything like that. The report KC5EIB made earlier was very legitimate, but we're going to tighten down all other wind reports that don't have a rapid change in direction. So we're just looking for any signs of tornadic activity. There are currently a couple signs of rotation all up and down 35W. 35W and 35 north of Denton. There's one over the Crum area, and then there's another one down near North Lake. So just everybody be advised of that, and keep your eyes on the sky for any signs of flowering or wall clouds or anything along those lines. This is KE5GDB, net control, Denton County, Skywarn.
KE5 EOC, Denton County.
Yeah, go ahead, Eric.
Andrew, is your NWS chat down?
Yes. It just came back up, and they reported that it's having issues at this point in time.
10-4, I'll retry.
Yep.
Net control from KC5AMT.
KC5AMT, KE5GDB. Go ahead, Kelly.
I'm in the EOC and set up, so whenever you're ready to pass it, I'm here.
It is yours, KC5AMT from KE5GDB, and everybody that's been keying up while net control's been keyed up, we're going to have to end that now. Kelly's on a regular radio, and everything's going back to half duplex and only one at a time. So anyway, thanks, guys. This is KE5GDB, and I'll be clear.
All right, thank you, Andrew. This is KC5AMT, net control station for the Denton County Skywarn activation. All right, this is KC5AMT, net control for Denton County Skywarn. Does anyone have anything that they need to go ahead and report? It looks like everything is still South Denton, maybe Argyle area, over in that area.
QCW?
Station calling, I think it was BCW, go ahead.
This is Kilo Delta 4, Quebec, Charlie Whiskey. I have a flooding highway passage on 114 westbound. It's about three quarters of a mile west of the Northwest football stadium.
Okay, I copied 3/4 of a mile west of the Northwest ISD football stadium, which is 114, and I guess basically I-35W. Tell me what it is that you're seeing.
Okay, we're having a water flow that's coming from the north down across the westbound side of the freeway, and it's got...
K9WAT, is that you, WX5LOL?
Okay, the station out by Northwest ISD, you're reporting some street flooding. Is the roadway still passable?
There's very little, a few big trucks are getting past right now, but the water's getting deeper and running quicker.
Okay, go ahead and give me that location again. You were 114, and then you mentioned the Northwest ISD football stadium.
That is correct. It is actually across the street from the Alliance compressor station. There's Alliance gas compression
station, and it's directly across from it.
Net Control, Whiskey 5, Mike Charlie November.
Okay, thank you. Whiskey 5, MCM, go ahead.
Need to report a slight lowering and a sign of rotation due north of my location. You should have me on APRS, approximately 1 to 2 miles north of me.
KF5LJ, we need location.
Net Control, Whiskey 5, Mike Charlie November. That's going to be an eastern crumb between FM 156 and I-35, about 1 mile north of 1173.
Okay, copy that. Whiskey 5, Mike, Charlie Mike, you've got a lowering with rotation at 156, 1 mile north of 1173.
It's going to be directly in the middle.
KF5 GPC, KF5 GCP, break.
26, Tim 22.
KF5 GPC, go ahead with your break.
Sherman and 288, we just had swirling winds. I was out in my truck, and it pushed my truck off to the side here on Sherman at 288. Winds had to be over 50.
Copy that. Winds over 50. You were at loop 288 at Sherman Drive.
GSL, yeah, I can't see 30 feet. Here it comes again, and it's coming from the southwest this time. I can't even see out my windshield.
Okay, copy that. National Weather Service from Denton, Net Control.
Denton, this is West I heard 288 and Sherman Drive. The truck was being pushed around.
Copy that, and he said the wind was coming from one direction earlier, and now it's coming out of the southwest. So it's, he said he thinks he's got some rotation there. We also had a report of a lowering with rotation at FM 156, 1 mile north of FM 1173.
Yes, we got that one. Okay, thank you very much.
This is KC5AMT, Net Control.
Please move this truck around. Thank you. KF5LKG, National Weather Service, Fort Worth.
W5MCM, this is Net Control.
Go ahead, Net Control.
Can you tell me, is that lowering remaining consistent?
Negative. It's very disorganized right now.
Okay, copy that. Thanks. Just keep an eye on it.
KC5GOI.
And KC5GOI, go ahead.
The gentleman that was reporting the lowering around 1173 and 156, can he give me a little bit more location on that? I'm looking out towards Crumback to the south. I don't see anything, but I got a rain shaft coming my direction.
W5MCM, can you go ahead and reply direct?
Net Control, the best location I can give is going to be about 2 miles west of I-35W on 1173 and about 1 to 2 miles north.
KF5LDJ.
KF5LDJ, go ahead.
Just be advised there is a new warning north of Denton at this time. New tornado warning north of Denton. KF5LDJ.
Copy that. Thank you. Guy, did that answer your question to help you?
Yes, it does, Kelly. Thank you. KC5GOI.
KE-ZT to net.
KE5MZT, go ahead.
I'm about half a mile east of 156 and 380, and I think I see what he was talking about, lowering over, it's probably right around 156, but it seems to have difficulty getting organized. It keeps going back up and coming back down. This is KE5MZT, back to net.
Okay, thank you for that report, Sarian. With all of those together, that's really helping to put that puzzle together. Thanks. This is KC5AMT, net control for the Denton County Skywarn.
KC5AMT, KC5GOI.
KC5GOI, go ahead.
Kelly, I'm going to move up towards Sanger.
Copy that, thanks. KC5AMT.
Net control, KC5HAL.
Right now, it's just rain, and the high winds that you experienced there are pretty much gone.
KC5HAL, go ahead.
KC5HAL, do you need any further eyes further north of 380? I'm available to go mobile.
If you want to come out and go towards, let's see, I think it's going to be too far north of you from where you are, but if you wanted to go up maybe towards Pilot Point area, that might be a good place to go.
Received.
Actually, Hal, not even there. Just if you want to just go north from where you are, some back roads and that kind of stuff, and be looking back to the west. Even if you wanted to stay on, I guess that's Dallas North Tollway that I see just east of Prosper and Salina, or it's 289. You could take that and be looking back to the west. It'll put you technically in Collin County, but you'll be able to see that east half of Denton.
Received. KC5HAL.
KE5MZT to net.
KE5MZT, go ahead.
I have a low tire light on, and I'd like to get back in and get some air in that, and then I'll be ready to go back out. KE5MZT, back to net.
Copy that. I'll show you clear until you call and let me know that you're back in service. KC5AMT.
Kilo Delta 5, Foxtrot Alpha Bravo at the corner of 423 and 380. The sirens are going off.
Copy that. Thank you. KC5AMT.
Weather service.
Weather service, go ahead, please.
423 and 480. What town is that?
423 and 380 is going to be let's see. Looks like New Hope, Lincoln Park area.
Hope in Lincoln Park. Thank you, sir. KF5 LKG National Weather Service, Fort Worth.
423 and 380 is Little Elm.
Okay, National Weather Service, I'm corrected. That's Little Elm.
Copy on Little Elm. Thank you. Net control. Weather service. Oh, no. Denton, this is 4th Weather Service.
Weather Service, go ahead.
The Little Elm sirens, can you ask the operator, or does he have any reason or idea why these sirens are going off?
Sure. FAB, are you involved with the EOC there? Do you know why those sirens would be activated?
I did not. I was actually at dinner, but I did have my HD with me and monitoring as the rain was coming down heavier, and so the sirens just started going off.
Okay, copy that.
Net control, KE5, KYS.
KYS, go ahead.
Yes, Little Elm did not sound their alarms. That is going to be Frisco Prosper area at 380 and 423, not in the town of Little Elm.
Okay, received. Thanks.
KD7CAO.
And KD7CAO, go ahead.
We still have ongoing tornado threats. Can we keep the chatter down, please?
Yeah, I couldn't understand anything you said in that last transmission, Eric.
KC5GOI.
KC5GOI, go ahead.
Okay, Eric has requested that we tighten the net back down. We still have a tornado warning in effect, so siren warnings need to stop. We need to be working minimum reporting criteria. Again, that is an absolute, please.
Copy that. Okay, minimum reporting criteria is going to be set at 40 miles an hour winds, any hail, and anything with a lowering or rotation. Does anyone have anything meeting minimum reporting criteria to report at this time?
Net Control Whiskey 5, Mike Charlie, November.
Whiskey 5, Mike Charlie, November, go ahead.
Permission to secure, sir.
Affirmative, yes, you have permission to secure. Thank you very much for your service tonight. This is KC5AMT, net control for the Denton County Amateur Radio Emergency Services Skywarn Net. Does anyone have any signs of any rotation?
W5MAW.
W5MAW, go ahead.
We are on 428, and we can see the kind of lowering-ish, and we can definitely confirm no rotation on that.
Okay, can you give me that location again, 428 and where?
About 5 or 6 miles northeast of Denton proper.
Copy that. 428, about 5 to 6 miles north of Denton proper. Thank you. KG5MOC, KG5MOC from KC5AMT.
KG5MOC, go.
Can you look off to your west and see if you see anything, west to northwest maybe, and let me know if you see anything up there that looks like a lowering or rotation?
Receive. Right now where I'm at, the rain is coming down so hard that you really can't get, a good visual even 10 feet in front of me. So let me just see if I can find a better location, and I will see what I can report to you, my friend.
Okay, and if you can pull that microphone a little bit further away from your mouth, you're overmodulating.
Received. Oscar Papa to net.
Station calling, give your call sign again and go ahead.
85 OP. I'm over here by the dam store. What direction do you need eyes on?
KG5MOC.
Okay, KG5MOC, go ahead. I'm getting your information, trying to figure out where to look, OP.
I am looking directly west from my location here on 377, just south of Krugerville, between Krugerville and Aubrey. And I've got a lowering here, but it's not rotating, but there's a lot of activity. It seems real unstable.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate that. 85 OP, if you would look kind of to your southeast, that's probably going to be getting you where you about inline.
I'm at Costner Road, COSNER Road at 455. There is a lowering right here. It does not appear to be rotating. It is just going straight to the north at this point in time. I mean, it is a lowering. It's probably 200-300 feet up.
Okay, received, copy that. And you are at, you're near the dam store still?
And it is not organized, by the way, 85 OP.
Copy that, thanks. KC5AMT, net control.
KE5MZT to net control.
KE5MZT, go ahead.
I'm good to go. Where do you want me? This is KE5MZT, back to net.
Marianne, I'm really pretty much out of stuff on that side of the county. There's some rain coming in to the north of you, but it doesn't have any major indications in it. So if you would like to go ahead and secure for now, you're welcome to do so.
Roger that. I'll go on and secure, and I'll just be monitoring. This is KE5MZT, back to net clear.
Okay, station's in the southwest quadrant of the county, in the southwest quadrant. So that's going to be, say, Ponder, Justin, down in that area. There's nothing else coming up in that direction, so if you want to go ahead and secure, go ahead and do that at this time, or you can start moving back in towards the city center if you want to go that way.
Oscar Papa to net.
AD5OP, go ahead.
Is there anybody else out in this area by the dam?
KG5AN to net control, I am on the dam.
And KG5AN, what's your report from there?
I'm covered in rain currently.
Net, this is 85OP. I'm at Coster Road. I'm looking now to the northeast of where I'm at. And that lowering that passed me is now sucking the scud up into the cloud base.
Okay, copy that. Does it appear to have any rotation, or is it just pulling it up?
There is a little bit of broad rotation for what I'm looking at. It's not tight. It is broad, but it is sucking the scud up into the cloud base.
Okay, roger that. KC5GOI from KC5AMT.
Kelly, I just hit pilot point at 377 and 455 south side. All I have behind me is rain.
Okay, received, thanks.
Kelly, I'm working my way back down to Aubrey. That should put me in a little bit better vantage point, but this is solid rain that I have right now. KC5GOI.
Okay, received, thank you. KC5AMT. W5MAW from net control.
W5MAW.
Can you look to your north and tell me if you can see anything from your vantage point about this lowering that might be taking place near the dam over on...
towards the west side of the dam.
Okay, we're looking at it now. I can see... Let's see. Yeah, we just got some trees in the way. I will let you know in a minute when I can see them.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. KG5MOC. KG5MOC.
KG5MOC, I was just about to call you. I'm seeing a little bit of rotation right here at 377, and I'm trying to find my crossroad here. Spring Hill Road, literally right here at the corner, just to the north and west of this corner. Lots of, doesn't really seem organized, but it is rotating a bit.
Okay, I copied. You're at 377 and where?
Spring Hill Road.
Okay, copy that. About how far north are you from Krugerville itself?
I'd say probably about 2 miles. I'm at the actual intersection at 377 and 428 is what I'm looking at right here.
Okay, thank you. KC5AMT.
KC5GOI.
And KC5GOI, go ahead.
Kelly, I'm about 4 miles north and closing his location, and I'm looking around right now. I see a lot of low, loose stuff right now. I don't see anything tight.
Copy that. Low and loose rotation, but not a tight organized rotation. Thank you, sir.
I do not see rotation. Give me I'll let you know in about 5 minutes when I get to 3154 and 377.
Okay, copy that. Thanks.
And that control KG5MOC, it does seem to be slowing down a little bit and just kind of hunkering out. So, but that I will confirm what was just reported.
Okay, copy that. Thank you.
GGC permission to secure as well at 35 and 380.
Lots of doubling there. Who wanted to secure? Go ahead.
N5 GHO permission to secure.
And copy that permission.
That was KD5 GGC permission to secure.
GGC, go ahead and secure. Thank you. Okay, those of you that want to secure, just go ahead and do that. I need to stay focused on the guys that are watching these lowerings.
Golf Oscar India.
KC5 GOI, go ahead.
Okay, Kelly, I see what he's talking about. I'm at FM 3524 and at Highway 377. FM 3524 and 377. I'm looking about a mile, maybe 2 miles due north. I see really loose, low to the ground. There is rotation. It is not organized. But it is holding position.
Copy that. You have a very loose rotation, and that is low to the ground.
That is correct. I wouldn't necessarily call it a wall cloud, but it's a lot of clouds descending low in loose rotation in a vertical axis. But that's going to be north of Aubrey, south of Pilot Point.
Okay, copy that. Denton Net Control calling National Weather Service.
Net Control 2 miles north. Wait a minute. FM 3524, 377 between North Aubrey and South Pilot Point. He's saying loose rotation.
Copy that. Thank you. QSL.
Kelly, I also suspect this may have been what Ken was seeing earlier, but I was wrapped up in the rain. I'll keep an eye on it, but it's low, it's loose, it's not very strong, but it's broad.
Okay, received. Thank you very much, and keep us informed.
KG5AEN to net control.
KG5AEN, go ahead.
I'm about a mile south on 377 from 455, and I'm confirming what they're seeing.
Okay, received. Thank you.
Net control, KC5GOI.
KC5GOI, go ahead.
Kelly, I've lost it. The rain just gobbled it up.
Okay, received. Thank you very much for keeping an eye on that for us. Looks like it's, whatever it is about to be past the county. Whiskey 5, Charlie Echo Bravo. This is Net Control.
Charlie Echo Bravo, go ahead, Net Control.
Are you seeing any kind of rotation or lowerings or anything out in the area where you are, especially looking off to the east?
Not at this time. I'm right next to a pretty good-sized chunk of trees, so I can't really see that far, but I don't see anything at this time.
Okay, copy that. Thanks. KG5MOC.
KG5MOC, go.
Are you able to see anything from your location?
What I was seeing earlier is kind of passed out. Most of what I see is just standard, so I don't see any rotation or any lowerings at all from my location.
Okay, copy that. Thank you.
And Oscar Papa to the net.
85OP, go ahead.
Yes, sir. It's from where I'm at 455 now and 377. It looks like everything is way east of the county, probably into Collin County now.
Okay, yeah, everything looks like it's just about there, right on the line. So, okay, thank you very much. Are you able to see anything from that vantage point?
No, just like GOI, it got rain wrapped. Whatever was between me and it, just all rain. I couldn't see any more at this point.
Okay, copy that. Thank you.
K5 GTX.
K5 GTX.
Roger. Liaison from Collin County. Is there anything I need to be looking at?
There's a little piece coming in. It's just west of Salina right now. It's had some lowerings. It's had some really loose rotation, but it always goes back up. At this point, it's become rain-wrapped, and our spotters aren't able to give a confident report on it right now. But that's the one to look at. Is it's just now getting to Salina.
Understood. I'm on APRS. Believe I'm to the southeast. KC5HAL, net control.
KC5HAL, go ahead.
I can confirm it's over Salina. The main structure that I've been watching as the other guys have been reporting come up has been very clear. I can say the intensity of the rain is just, it's 5 times worse than it's been. The main structure is still as high off the ground as it's always been, and I have been seeing the various elements around it going up and going back down, going up and going back down. So, but dead over Salina or to the east of it now, and but confirm all of what the guys have been saying, and I'm on the backside of it, headed east at the moment.
Okay, copy that. If you're going to continue pursuing that, you might go ahead and move over to the Collin County net.
Received.
All right, thanks. KC5AMT.
KC5HAL.
National Weather Service from KC5AMT, Denton County.
Denton County, this is Weather Service. Go ahead, sir.
It appears that there's nothing else in our county at this time to be concerned about unless you give me some other directions of where you might like us to take a look.
Okay, let me ask you guys, right now they're talking about Salina happening over there, and you guys were just talking about Salina also. Or you were just talking about Salina, so let me find out.
KF5LDJ.
KF5LDJ, go ahead.
County still does need any large trees or limbs that are down. Any other major damage? We have been getting some reports of major flooding in the county as well. This is KF5LDJ.
Copy that.
Weather Service.
National Weather Service, go ahead.
Yes, you are allowed to close down, sir.
Copy that. Thank you very much, and thanks for keeping an eye on us tonight. KC5AMT.
Thank you, and all those spotters out there for watching and running all over the place for us tonight. KF5LKG, National Weather Service, Fort Worth.
Okay, for everyone that's still out in the field, the Denton County has requested that we do some damage assessments. So basically, anything that you see as you're driving, if you see large tree limbs down, if you experience street flooding, and when we say street flooding, we mean you cannot drive through it, then please let us know that at this time. KC5 AMT.
KC5 AMT, this is KC5 GOI.
KC5 GOI, go ahead.
Kelly, go on ahead and show me secure. I got to grab fuel. I see no evidence of any wind damage from pilot point down to 380.
Okay, copy that. Thank you very much, and thanks for your service tonight.
KC5 GOI.
KC5 AMT, KC0L.
And KC0L, go ahead.
Hey, you're ready for a well-deserved rest, my friend. Are you still closing this thing down, or are you still operating for a bit?
Well, this computer says you've got 4 minutes to make a report if you have some damage to let us know about.
Well, good news, I've got nothing over here on the Frisco side. We didn't get the bad winds or anything. It skirted to the west of us, so we're fortunate.
Okay, very good. Well, I'll go ahead and show you secure, and have a good night. Thanks for your service.
You too, my friend, and thanks for everything you did stepping up when Andrew was getting kind of ragged there. That was really important that you stepped in. Fine job.
All right, this is your last chance. Does anyone have any damage reports that they'd like to file before we close down the net? All right, hearing nothing, I want to express my gratitude to all those who were out spotting the storms tonight and doing the things that we've been trained to do. I'm going to go ahead and close the net at 8 o'clock tonight. I'm going to be heading home. Hopefully this is going to be a quiet night for the rest of the evening. But once again, thank you very much for all of your support. And Michael was helping me out on remotely, helping to take notes and everything. So it's working out really good. So thank you very much, guys. KC5 AMT clear. Closing the net at 2000 hours.
Good job, Kelly. Whiskey 5, O Alpha Kilo.
This repeater is returned to normal operation.
KE5MZT with some late damage report.
Go ahead, Sarian. We'll get that put in for you. What do you got?
Stand by.
Sherman Drive, just almost across from the fire station there at Buckingham Kings Row. It's about 4 miles north of downtown. There's a pretty good-sized tree that's just split. And it's in the street some, and there have been some barricades that have been tossed around here. And if I know that the person was at Sherman Drive in 288 that experienced some wind with his vehicle. So this would be very close to that. KE5MZT, back to net.
Yes, area, where exactly is that tree? I'm sorry.
Let me get the street name. Royal Acres and Sherman Drive on the southwest corner. Also a barricade in somebody's yard, a block or two north of that, and there are a lot of construction barricades in this area, and looks like some of them have been tossed around. KE5MZT.
So Royal Acres and Sherman Drive in Denton, the tree was split. Is that correct?
Do that.
C5 Lion log there. KF5 LGemini.
5AMT, K5JY.
K5JY, go ahead.
W5NGU.
Whether you could hear it, but every about third time that you unkeyed, we got a message from the repeater that says main power failed.
Okay, yeah, so for some reason the batteries at the electric at the repeater site failed, and we're running off of battery power now.
Wanted you to be aware. K5JY, clear.
C5YN.
KC5YN, go ahead.
Kelly, I have texted you pictures that will advise you on Green Valley Circle, which is 3 miles north of Loop 288, off 428 Sherman Drive. We have a 12-inch tree trunk laying across the road. There's an 8-inch tree trunk laying halfway across the road. And there's numerous 3- and 4-inch limbs laying over. KC5YN.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll go ahead, and I went ahead and started looking at the phone, so I see what you got. So I'll pass that along. Thank you very much. KC5AMT.
I'm headed back that direction to get to the house. I was planning to do that, so I'll do some additional surveying back that direction anyway. There's a lot of flooding in Aubrey right now that we haven't seen in years. Krugerville got water where I didn't know you could get water.
Okay, thanks for sharing that, Guy. We'll make sure that they're aware of it. Michael, are you going to be able to stick around and take these notes as they come in if we get more reports?
In the general area, I may not be right on my desk, but if you see something, just go ahead and call me, and I'll get back on the radio as soon as I can. KF5LJ.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head out of the EOC, so I won't be in a position to take reports anymore.